You gotta remember why you started. Don't forget why you started doing this, dude. I woke up today, pounding headache. My nose is like stuffy. My throat is messed up. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick. I had to stop recording this video a bunch of times. See, I almost had to cough right there. But I'm making the video. You know why? Because I have a purpose. I have a why. I have a reason to do all of this. I have a reason to do YouTube. I have a reason to do weight loss. I would love to change my family tree, bro. I don't know a single person in my family who's made it on social media, for one. And making it on social media can change the entire way that your family perceives life, right? And it's not about the likes and the views and the follows, the watch hour, it's none of that. Although I'd love if people would watch my videos, the main reason I'm even making these videos in the first place is because I want my siblings to live a much better life than I have. I have two sisters who, they're growing up, and the way my life is going right now, I do not want them for them. I want there to be zero possibility that they end up in the situation that I'm in, right? That's my why. The purpose of doing YouTube and social media in general is because I don't want the future of my family to go the way it's been going for years. And they don't even know that I started this YouTube channel, right? And I kept it a secret on purpose. That's part of the plan. See, the word purpose came up right there. On purpose. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it would be great if I blew up, right? This is everybody's dream. You blow up, you get sponsorships, brand deals, you make a bunch of money through monetization, whatever it is, and you change your family, bro. You change your family tree. You change the history. You set the trajectory of your family to go through the roof because you were the one that decided to make this your purpose. You were the one who decided to grind, put in this work, put in this effort, spend your days, your nights overthinking, creating anything, everything. Freaking planning videos, scripting videos. I don't even do all that. I just try to do them in one take because that's my style. That's the kind of videos I want to make. So what do I gotta do? In order to make one take videos, I gotta make one take videos, bro. It's really simple, but it ain't easy. But that's part of the why. That's part of the purpose. I knew it was gonna be hard. Sorry if you see me like scratching my nose, but it's just a little itchy. But I knew it was gonna be hard. I knew it wasn't gonna happen overnight. And I knew that if I put in enough work, enough effort, that it would get me where I wanna be. And that third point is basically all faith and all belief in myself, right? If you want something and you have a why, you have a greater why, you should let nothing stop you from achieving that, right? There should be nothing else more important than the greater why of why you're doing things. Your fear of the camera is not important in the greater why of things. Dude, I'm gonna have to cut out so much of this video because of the coughing, but that's part of the effort. That's part of the effort, dude. Editing the video is part of my why. It's part of my purpose. Sitting here, taking the time to edit these videos, taking the time to remove all the things I don't want in it, make the video better, even if it's only by 1%. That's part of the purpose. It's part of the why. And you need to apply that to your own goals, your own life. Why am I working out? I want to get in shape. I've never been in shape in my life. Alright? I've been overweight my whole life. I don't even know what it looks like to be in shape. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm not trying to die early because I'm overweight. You know what I mean? I already waited 30 years. Honestly, if I was allowed to live this long with the amount that I was not treating my body well, I'm not gonna take this second chance as, for granted. I'm gonna try. I'm trying my best. And you should try your best too. At 116 pound weight loss pound goal, I am 17 pounds into that weight loss goal, which means I have 99. I have under 100 pounds to go. Under 100 pounds. Dude, focusing on why you're doing things will genuinely get you results. Okay? I went from doing nothing, sitting on my ass, eating too much food, to walking every single day, lifting weights 3 times a week, eating properly, and getting up early. I do not like getting up early. I am not an early person, okay? But I do it. Why? Exactly. I do it because of my why. Because I know if I put in the effort, I'll be able to be fit. I'll be able to grow on YouTube. And ultimately, I will be able to change my family's life. My family's life overall. My entire family tree that's on a flat line. You know, this is kind of where we've been our whole lives. It's about to go up. But it doesn't do that unless I remember why I'm doing any of this. Why that I'm getting up on a day where I feel like crap to record a video. A lot of other people would stop. They'd be like, "Oh, I don't feel up to it. You know, I think I'm getting sick. I'm just gonna rest." And you should rest if you're sick. But for me, this little bit of sniffles and, you know, my throat being a little weird, it's not enough to stop me. It's not enough for me to not make a video. The point of this video is your why and your purpose are kind of the same thing, and it's best to remember exactly what it is, exactly what you're trying to achieve. When I was young, my biggest dream was having a house that had a refrigerator with an ice maker in it. Right? Silly little dream. But now, same dream, I want my whole family to have houses with refrigerators with ice makers in them. Right? It don't gotta change, it just scaled bigger because now I realize that there's a way I can do that. But it starts with remembering why I want to do it in the first place. Remember your why. You know what it is. You know what you have to do. Let's get to work. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you like the message, and I'll see you in the next video.